How many of you have personal devices such as computers, laptops, tablets, PDAs, things like that you use on a daily basis? Probably the mass majority of the population does, wouldn't you think so? Well, what if I told you that you would not have any of these things if it wasn't for one person? I, for one, would not be where I was today. I would probably go insane if it wasn't for this incredible man. His name was Alan Turing. I have known about this man of history's shadow for several years now, but it is surprising to know that many people have no idea who this soul is or what he did for us. Today I'm going to be explaining the life of this inspirational man. I'll be speaking on his education, how he and his mentor argued their studies, his most successful achievement that saved countless lives, and how his technology has impacted us even today. Turing started studying his computer technical side at Sherborne School in Dorset, and eventually he came to King's College in Cambridge in October of 1931. He was made a Fellow of King's in 1935, which is a leading mathematician and researcher. He became an apprentice to Alonzo Church, a logician and a mathematician, and he helped create one of Turing's machines, rightfully named Turing machine, and the Church-Turing thesis was born. This was that every decidable math equation, one based on consistency at least, could be solved by these Turing machines. Now, there was a way to argue their point, and Church first started off saying that Turing's studies were actually superior to his own, even if he was older and more experienced. They said they have the advantage of making the identification with effectiveness evident immediately, meaning he got results as soon as he put them into the machine. The machine was fast and it worked great, and it was very dependable. Independently working, both of these men released pieces in the existence of well-defined mathematical problems that they could not be solved by effective methods. In other words, math was too inconsistent entirely to be solved 100% of the time by any person or machine. And this led to the invention of the oracle, a machine that solved equations and proved theories that the Turing machines could not. And of course, these machines were improved and invented by Turing himself. Now, the most successful thing about Turing's life would most definitely be his work and the contribution to the Enigma during World War II. This technology was used to decipher up to 39,000 German-coded messages a month, including ones directly sent from Adolf Hitler. Subsequently, 84,000, which is about 2 per minute a month, were used and were eventually decoded. He escaped to work on this Enigma further in 1942 because of the war fronts encroaching on his facilities that he was using at the time. He had to run because, World War II, kind of bad. He received the Order of the British Empire for his efforts, which is one of the most distinguished awards that he could get at the time for technology. His contributions shortened the war in Europe by an estimated 2 years at least. And what really kicked things off was when Turing got his own personal time to invent. He introduced the blueprints for an ACE, an automatic computing engine, to the National Physical Laboratory in 1945. Of course, this was it was an extremely big job. He really wanted to go up and over the top, but unfortunately the labor needed